What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 22nd of October, 2023. Today was React Day. As you know, once a week, we swing over to my sister channel, DSP React, to do a fun stream that I like to call DSP versus the Internet. I do a serious amount of reacting to clips submitted by the channel members over there, over 3 hours usually. This week was fun. Good variety of stuff. That went really well. And then tonight on the late stream, we played more of the Street Fighter 6 World Tour mode, which I want to give everyone an update on. So, a pretty chill day overall, I would say. Our podcast this morning covered my updated thoughts on Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Brothers Wonder, which actually are much improved. My thoughts are much more positive about the games on day 2 than they were on day 1. Both of these games significantly improved during those second sessions on Saturday. And we had a chill session, but I actually ended the podcast a little bit on the earlier side so that we could jump into the React show a little earlier. I will say this. I really enjoyed DSP versus the Internet this month because this month has been Halloween-themed stuff. Every week we're getting spooky things about horror of all different kinds. Supernatural, real life, like actual like mass murderers and stuff like that. But, crazy haunted stuff. Spooky videos and stories and things. Pretty good. I like the fact that we have been doing this all month because it's been themed towards Halloween. It's gone really well. But I will say this. We have had almost non-stop nominations every single week of my old content. And the thing is, listen, I understand. I've been around for 15 years. I've put out a ton of content. A lot of people like that content, right? But we kind of just did a 15-year retrospective in August. So if people really wanted me to react to my stuff, I thought that would have been the time to do it. I don't know why every single week we've got 2 or 3 people who keep nominating old playthroughs and things of mine. Again, every once in a while to do that kind of stuff is fine, but the fact that it's been kind of nominated every week, it is getting a little played out in my opinion, just being honest. But anyway, it was a good show. Overall, went well. People seem to enjoy, and I'm excited because next week is the final week of October that we're doing the show, where we're going to have more Halloween-themed nominations. So as of tonight, as soon as I finish recording this and I get my videos uploading, I'm going to make the new threads over on DSP Reacts, by which if you're a member over there, you can nominate videos for next week's show. Please do so. You got all week to do it. I'm looking forward to the finale. Now, next month, for November, it's going to be themed more towards American Thanksgiving, but also, of course, the shopping season, Black Friday and all of that, and also, of course, the holiday season. I'm sure people will start to think about Christmas and the like. So we're going to have a good, different variety of videos start to be nominated as of November, which I'm also excited for. So, good show overall today. And then on the late stream tonight, we continued on with Street Fighter 6's World Tour mode. And the good news is, I am poised to beat it. We are now 17 hours into this mode, and we're in the finale. The final chapter is chapter 15, and that's actually where we are right now. However, I will say this. After having played it all night and doing well and everything, we got big story advancement and everything, we got to the end. And basically the end is going to be like the toughest combat in the game, essentially, is the final few fights. There's a tournament you have to win, and then I guess it's like a few more boss fights, and then the finale against, I'm assuming, JP as the final boss. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it seems like the game is leading you towards. And I want to say this. Thank you to anyone who has watched this playthrough of the World Tour mode of Street Fighter 6. I know it's been in the making for quite some time. I started it back in June when Street Fighter 6 originally came out, and then people wanted so much multiplayer and wanted me to get better at the game, so I sunk insane amounts of time. I mean, on PS5, I got like 100 hours into the game. On Xbox, I think I've got over 100 hours. So you're talking hundreds and hundreds of gameplay hours in the Street Fighter 6 that weren't World Tour, you see. I know that when this game came out, people were interested to see if World Tour was good, and I've enjoyed it a lot, actually. I do feel like it is a fine standalone mode for those who aren't interested necessarily in getting super competitive in the game. And I even said many times, I feel like once the price drops, like right now, I think the price of Street Fighter 6 has dropped to around $30. But if it gets down to around $20, I actually think this World Tour mode might be worth it just to buy the game just for that. Because it's usually around 20 hours. If you do side quests and more optional stuff, it could take upwards of 30 to 40 hours to beat. And it's been great. It's actually had its own unique story and everything, and I've really enjoyed it, okay? But I will say this. We basically got to the very end, and we were at the end of my stream tonight, and I said, you know what? I just want to do one fight of this tournament just to see what it's going to be like when I play this next time. it's not very good. What they've done is they made a tournament which is similar to the other 2 tournaments you've done in the game. However, all the enemies are insane damage sponges. You can barely hurt them, and if they hit you once, they take half your energy bar. I wish that was an exaggeration, but that's exactly what's happened. They'll hit you with a 2-hit combo, you're almost dead. Like, wait, what? And the other problem is that the AI of the game reads your inputs. So you can't play it as if you're playing a human because they psychically know what you're doing and do the move to beat it. So it took me, no exaggeration, almost 20 minutes to beat the first opponent. What you have to do is get the opponent, hit them once, get them to the corner, and then the AI is too stupid to know what to do against drive impact. So you can constantly just do a lead up into drive impact, and they can't do anything about it. They just get stuffed over and over, or they get wall bounce, and you can just keep doing wall bounce combos for the end of the round, and you have to beat them 2 rounds doing this. It takes forever. It's like insanely tedious. So I got it done. I beat the first opponent, but it certainly wasn't fun. It certainly wasn't fun to watch. It was just a really annoying grind, and everyone was like, wow, this is going to be the end of the game. Apparently so. From what I'm to understand, the end of the game, every enemy is level 50. I'm like level 47, so you'd think, oh, I'm 3 levels away. It should be equivalent. Not even close. It's insane. People were saying, to make it fair, you have to grind to like level 60 or above, which is crazy. Grind to level 60, that would take like an additional 5 to 6 hours of just grinding gameplay to do. I'm not doing that, you know. I'm 17 hours in. I don't have another 6 hours to waste. The other thing is, honestly, I'm not getting anything out of this mode. And what I mean by that is, if I were playing this on PS5, I'd get unlockables. When I play this mode, I'd have unlockables and things that I could put into my avatar. But I'm playing it on Xbox. So because I'm playing it on Xbox and I'm not playing Xbox Online or anything, none of those unlockables I'm getting are going to apply to my main game on PS5. So really, even by grinding, I'm not getting anything positive out of it besides just seeing the end of story mode, you see? So, the good news is we are poised for the end, but the bad news is it looks like the next stream may be an insane grind. People are saying, you know, if I had been higher level, maybe I would have turboed through it in 30 minutes, but since it looks like it's going to take me forever to win these final fights, it could take me 2 hours, you know? We'll see, all right? So, had a good day today. Overall support was decent. Had a good one. And I'm looking forward now to being able to focus on the new releases for the rest of the week. Okay, so what are we doing tomorrow? On Monday, it's the Level 1 podcast, and then it's going to be Spider-Man 2 continuing on the first stream, which I'm very excited for. The game has really opened up. Unique missions and storylines for each of the Spider-Men. A lot of open world content to do as well. New York City looks fabulous. So I cannot wait for this stream tomorrow. And then tomorrow night on the late shift, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, all right, which will continue on another 2 hours. The game's been outstanding so far. I'm really looking forward to that as well. So I hope that you guys will definitely check it out and you know, these streams, it's going to be all new release stuff for the rest of the week, essentially. Unless people talk me into beating Street Fighter 6 this week, I'll be honest. I think I kind of want to, after tonight, seeing how grindy that's going to be, I think I'm going to focus on the new release stuff for the rest of the week. So it'll probably be like Spider-Man, Mario, Spider-Man, and then maybe even the third day, like we determine what order you guys want to see it, and I'll set up the streams for whatever you want, right? Keep in mind, this coming Friday is another new release, Alan Wake 2. So with that coming, you know, we're going to have a lot of new releases being juggled around, which I'm fine with. Seems like 3 games should be a good mix, and eventually I will get back to games like Starfield as well. But overall today, a great streaming day. I had fun, cool fall weather, great reality show, progress in Street Fighter 6 story mode. Everything went well. I said reality show. I keep saying reality show instead of react show, and I don't know why. Anyway, good stuff. Thank you all for a great streaming day. I hope you have a good evening. I'll see you all tomorrow for Spider-Man, for Mario, and for my review of Dr. Sleep, which I will be reviewing tomorrow night over on DSP Reacts. All right, everyone, thank you. Good evening. See you later.